Hey, I'm going to give you some tips on the track creator and suggest a new series, but for now, while we're on here, I'm using no traction, the ABS is turned off, and everything's off basically, all the helpers are off, and it's the Ferrari F40, which is 92, I believe. I think it's 92, anyway, it's a brilliant car, fantastic. So you'll just, the heads up, you'll see me crash quite a bit on this. A lot of the time I was looking away from the screen, and if you see the wipers go off, it's because I hold square and still accelerate at the same time to brake. It's kind of my own personal ABS system. It kind of stops you from skidding when you brake as much, and you don't lose as much traction, and you get really good braking. So if you want to know, that's really good for turning corners when you have ABS and stuff turned off. Just a heads up. Okay, so the track is Suzuka Circuit, which is a Japanese track. If you want to find it and play yourself, it's under the World Track section. The length of the track is 3.61 miles per lap. The straights are 0.75 miles long. The elevation distance from bottom to top is 131.2 feet, and there are 20 corners, which means it's a pretty complex track. Which brings me on to the tips for the track creator. So after messing around with it for a bit, I found that the best tracks get created by having the maximum amount of sections your track can have, which is 7. I don't know if that's okay, try again. I don't know if that is subject to change, whether an update and, I don't know. But as far as I know, from now on, it's 7. So 7 is the best way to have it. It's about 2 minutes a lap maybe, so it's a good setting for the track length. Now the complexity of each section is totally up to you. You may want to have obviously a lot of straights with a complex section near the end or something, but generally speaking, if you have all of them set to 5 out of 10, which is default, it's too basic. It has maybe 1 or 2 corners that are difficult, let alone 1 or 2 corners that are even challenging. It's just not fun. Well, it's fun, but it's not the kind of race I'd enjoy to play compared to complex tracks. If you choose 6, it's a slight step up, but only 1 or 2 corners are actually added. It's not that much different. So, strongly don't recommend that. Now, skipping up to 9 or 10, if you have these, they are amazing tracks. The complexity is perfect. The corners are amazing. However, as I said in one of my track creator videos, whichever it was, on my own channel, on this one if you're watching on my channel, you don't control the elevations, so you do get 90-degree corners, hairpins, and just S-bends, chicanes and whatnot, that actually go uphill or downhill, and you can't see where the corner ends, and you have no control over the elevation of the track. So even though you've got a really nice complex flat track, the hills spoil it. So the ideal setting I've chose is 7 to 8, depending on how complex you want it, because using 7 to 8 area on the complexity of whatever sections you want to be complex, in my opinion, having the entire track to 7 or 8 is the best. The elevation is still there, but it's very faint, and if there is a hill or 2, you're still able to see the corners. So if you are going to create a track, the bottom line is you want 7 sections, and put every section that you want to have corners in to either 7 or 8. Anything less, it's too straight. Anything higher, you don't have control over elevation as much, and it's just not as easy. So let me just take a sip, hold on. Sorry, you can never have enough Monster, right? I've got a collection coming down here. Okay, so the Skate 3 series I was talking about, I said I'd promote earlier. Right, this isn't started, and I just thought of it today when I was in university, so, and I don't know if any of you guys like to play Skate 3, or if you know anyone that plays Skate 3, but I know a lot of people that do, and a lot of people that would benefit from this series. And I'd like to get your opinions on it first, and spread the word. I'd like to get this out, because I think it'd be really fun, and it'd be good to interact with the community in this way. And I don't think I've seen it done this way before, so, first and foremost, I've been playing Skate since Skate 1. I've been playing it a long time, right? So I've found a lot of good spots in this map on the Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3, and I really like to show off the really cool spots that I find, and maybe lines around that spot area, because there's so many areas you can find on Skate that are hidden. You can play it for 6 months and you won't have found every spot. So I'd love to share my videos of the places I found that I really like to skate on the game, and allow video responses to every video showing spots that I haven't found, or maybe different tricks at them spots. And I think it'd be really interesting. And the other thing I like to do is also share videos on how to do difficult challenges, like either doing them on hardcore or killing every challenge that's killable, because some of them are admittedly quite difficult. So I'd really like to get your feedback on that, and whether you want to start the series with me, whether you want to actually input to the series, and I'd really like to get that and hear your responses. So fire it around, and if I get positive feedback I'll start on it as soon as I can. And anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and sure, again, you don't want to be watching this blank black screen, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, just comment in the video, send me a PM, and if you have any video ideas, just send them my way and I'll try and get them videos done. So anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.